the postmortem of really what happened in the House of Representatives for the Republicans to lose more than 115 seats and to turn the control of the House back to the Democrats, who had held it for 4 years prior to 2010. I think the question I get answered the most is this all about House Speaker Bill O'Brien and the style of leadership that he had that was often confrontational and very conservative, both socially and fiscally. And I think certainly Bill O'Brien's leadership style was a factor in the decisions in the House. Democratic candidate for governor, now Governor-elect Maggie Hassan of Exeter, made Bill O'Brien an issue in her race for governor. She constantly would say on the campaign trail that the Republican nominee, Ovid Lamontagne, who she beat decisively, essentially would follow the O'Brien agenda and would govern in the social and fiscally conservative mold of a Bill O'Brien. And she tried to link the two together throughout the fall campaign. The Democratic Party in New Hampshire, led by Ray Buckley, did a pretty impressive job over the last 15 months of harassing Bill O'Brien, of trying to be the loyal opposition while the party was in exile against many of O'Brien's maneuvers and some of his policy changes, particularly against organized labor and against women. But my experience is New Hampshire voters vote about issues. And on this matter, the O'Brien issues were those that ran against him. As we've talked about in other videos before, I think President Obama was a big help in the Democrats becoming the majority in the House of Representatives. Why do I say that? Because the Obama campaign's re-election strategy was not only about trying to make people distrust Mitt Romney, but also to distrust him on the social agenda, whether it's abortion, contraception, defunding Planned Parenthood. These were all very unpopular to a lot of women voters, and they had an echo here in New Hampshire because Speaker Obrien was pursuing some of that same policy, allowing business owners not to provide contraception coverage for women, legislation that failed in the state Senate. Trying to defund Planned Parenthood, another bill, failed in the U.S. Senate. And of course, 7 anti-abortion bills that passed the House, and only really one that passed the state Senate, which was to ban so-called partial birth abortions. So when the Obama campaign went after Romney, starting 6-8 months ago in the war against women, it really resonated in these legislative races and caused a lot of people to vote Democratic for president and to vote Democratic for the legislature.